Hello everybody and welcome to another guide and tutorial for the golden shot difficulty level. It's hard. Now I'm going to give you 5 shots on how to crush the Santa Ventura. Yes, we are not gonna play any of the Oasis, thank God, because we are going to play Santa Ventura hole number 7, I think it is, or hole number 8. I'm saying hole number 7. Before we take a closer look at everything, make sure to hit the thumbs up button and also subscribe to this channel and turn on the notifications. Then you would get a notification every time there is a new live stream or a new video here on the channel. And I want to thank you everyone for watching the stream yesterday. That was so much fun, and as always, a roller coaster, like some sad, some happy, like it always is. Also, make sure to subscribe to patreon.com/golfclashtom. You can start as low as $1.50, and when it comes to the guides that we offer, we do have the checkpoint challenge, we do have tour play guides, we do have tournament guides. We have something for each and every one. So scan the QR code on the text guide, or that you use the link that is in the description down below and go to patreon.com/golfclashtommy. Now, Santa Ventura, here we have that. A perfect time, in my opinion, to stock up with some Berserker balls. And we are having the free shot, as always, obviously. And we do have the obsidian chest for the hole-in-one. We do have the amber chest for the yellow ring. We do then have this, let's see if I can press crimson chest for the red ring, and then we do have the, let's see if I can press aqua chest for the light blue ring and cobalt chest for the dark blue ring. If you do have any questions about the golden shot, you can find most of the answers by pressing the question mark to get to the frequently asked questions. If you have even more questions or you experience an error of some kind, you can then send in a ticket to the Golf Clash support. Now let's have a look at one of the two landing positions. This is the one that we're gonna play in headwind. We are going to play a rough bump every time we do have headwind. Why? It's because we can't bounce on the pad without then adjusting into max club. So we're somewhat forced to find something else. And I believe that the rough bump is the better chance for an hole-in-one if we compare them both. So what we're doing is to use the blue ring to the left to be by the bunker. And we are then using the target as well to be an absolute min club. Here you don't have to care about adding spins before or after, as we're using two solid references with the blue ring and being at min club. When it comes to the other one then, which is the way we're going to play in crosswind and also in tailwind, and that is to have the fairway bounce from the top of +1, red ring by the rough to the left. This is the more finicky one. It is easy to go a little bit too far, but we're using some simple spins to make sure that we are rather going short than going long. Because if we're just going a tad too long, we may roll down the hill and then we're not gonna get any type of chest whatsoever. Golden wood club in headwind, min +10, golden long iron in crosswind and tailwind, which is then max +10. VPR tables you have on the right hand side. Let's have a look at the shots, and we're starting with a shot that is in southeast. So wind coming left to right with headwind. I've selected 5 shots with various wind angles to show you from different wind angles in terms of that perspective. Min line, blue ring by the bunker, and we are then adding spins, always max right spin in the rough bump angle. 6.7 miles per hour, looking at the green values, which in then 2.8 rings. Center the ball, hit perfect, and even though it may look scary when you aim for that rough, you will have to have in mind that when we do play in headwind, the ball will not fly as long as it looks. So you see that we land further back than what we aimed, and that is something that is important to have in mind when you play. So there is not really any danger if missing drop, if not making something really wrong. Now we're getting the red ring, the crimson chest, and see what we do get as epic Spitfire and also some berserkers, even though it's lagging, and we are moving on. Now, headwind again, but other direction. Let's see if we can do a little bit better here now. 2 right spin, using 3 backspin, 6.5 miles per hour. We're looking at the green values again. It's 2.3 2.7 or 2.8 reigns. Let's make an adjustment. As you can see that I always pull over the bullseye. That's always my standard thing. And we do center the ball, hit perfect, and you will have yourself a good chance for an hole-in-one. Taking my sweet time to hit that ball perfect though, I must say. There we go. And bounce into the rough once again. It comes up onto the green, and we just barely missing to left. But I'll take that though. Again, the rough bump will always be around the cup. I can't sit here promise hole-in-ones, but it's going to be a good chance for a drop. We do have some cards, and then we do have the Berserkers in the end, which is very valuable, especially now when they have removed that from price chests in tournament, or at least most of the price chests in tournament. Now we do have a little tailwind. You can see here that I'm moving up to +2, then I'm moving slowly back to ensure that I am at the top of +1. Adding the spins, we're using all the backspin and then some left spin as well, 6 miles per hour. Now we're looking at the red values on the VPR table, which is in 3.6 rings. See here that I'm removing a little bit of side spin, using one side spin there in the end, center the ball, hit perfect. There we go. And we do have a bounce on the fairway up towards the pin, and we're missing that one just right. I mean, some just right, just left. Ah, God. Cobalt chest it is, as that's the closest one I do have, if not the hole-in-one. So let's see. Backbone, Nirvana, some Cataclysm cards, and one little lovely Berserker. Now, we do have the rough bump time, wind right to left, with headwind, blue ring by the sand, and then at complete min line. Everyone has the same min line, we're playing the same clubs in the golden shot. 3.2 backspin, 2 right spin, 6.2 miles per hour. We're looking at the green values, it's 2.7 rings. .7 rings it is. We do center the ball. And we do hit perfect. There we go. Bounces into the rough, up onto the green, takes the turn, and goes slowly, but we're getting there and getting ourselves the hole-in-one. Probably the best way to get the hole-in-ones on this hole, like when it comes so slow, because that means if we're going to miss, we're not gonna roll down that massive hill. Alright, Skewer, we do have Guardian, we do have Grizzly, we do have Cataclysm, and some Berserkers there in the end. Last shot, now we do have a Tailwind, and we do move up to +2, and then to move slowly back to be at the top of +1. Now, all the backspin and 1.5 left spin, as this is somewhat, I mean, this is not a left to right tailwind, this is more like a straight tailwind, maybe with a hint of push left to right. 6.6 miles per hour. Looking at the red values, it's 4 rings total. And we do hit a perfect ball. Ball bounces on the fairway up onto the green, and we're getting this one to drop lovely for the obsidian chest on the hole-in-one. Let's see what we do get in the obsidian chest, which was the last chest here on this account. Alright, Berserker balls we know we're gonna get, and then we do have the epic as well. That is very interesting to see. We do have Amazon cards, and then the 9 Berserker balls. Alrighty, then let's have a look at the text guides. Not text guides, text guide, my friend. And this is done as always by Tony Richardson. Make sure that you do find and download the text guide either through the link that is in the description down below, or you can find it on our website on golfclashtommy.com. Alrighty then, we do have the left side that we're going to start, which is a green side, we call it like that. From the midline, blue ring by the bunker, we're playing this way in the headwind angles. You can see how it's also colored in the headwind here, and do have the VPR table on the bottom left. And when it comes to the spins, we are always using max right side spin. And then we do have 3.2 backspin in the left to right headwind and the right to left headwind, and direct headwind playing 2.7 backspin. Now looking at the right side, which is the red side, from the top of +1, red ring by the rough. And then we have the VPR table on the bottom right, and then we do have the spin values there. Direct tailwind, max backspin 1.5 left. Wind coming left to right with tailwind, max backspin 1.8 left. Wind coming right to left with tailwind, max backspin half a left. Wind coming left to right, direct crosswind 3.8 backspin, and max left, which is 2.0. But yeah, max is max for everyone as we play with the same club. Wind coming right to left with crosswind 3.8 backspin and no side spin whatsoever. Scan the QR code for the best guides on the market. You can start as low as $1.50 and start getting into the action with our tour guides, checkpoint challenge guides, and tournament guides on the platform. Premium stuff for you to improve and become a better player. Thank you so much everybody for watching this guide and tutorial for the Golden Shot. Let us know in the comment section below what you thought about this week's guide, also how it went for you. Much love to you all, thank you so much, and I wish you the best of luck in the Golden Shot.